Hey guys, so you've probably seen me talk about Project PhotoKey. I posted some pictures as I've been building this over the last month or two. What this is it was a key box that has been converted to a photo booth. I'm going to start at the top. I'll explain everything. Got 4 lighting strips at the top, which are a warm tone in color temperature. Another 4 at the bottom. These are turned on and off by switches inside the box. I can turn the top and bottom on separately, so I don't have to turn them both on at the same time. We've got a 10-inch Winbook right here, and I don't want to touch the screen because we'll start the photo process. Logitech C920 mounted here. Can tilt this up and down if needed. I may, if this becomes an issue, I may put a little stick on the back and put a hole in the back so it can be adjusted from the rear, but for now it seems to work out pretty good. It is tiltable. The little sticker here on the front is actually a magnet, and that's because the screws that hold the Winbook in place are behind here, and they're easily accessible without having to remove a sticker or punch holes in it or whatever. Makes life really simple. So, oh, and then I've got speakers mounted here and here. I'll start the photo booth process in a minute so you guys can see how that works. Then we'll take a look from the side. As you can see, this is about maybe 3 1/4, 3.5 inches tops thickness, so it's pretty thin. I had to leave the key tag on here, of course, because this was a key box originally. This is also a magnet, so I can take it off for branding. That's my my own company logo. And then down here we have a non-touch screen, which is the same size as the front. So that's the entire photo booth there, front and rear monitors. And then I will open up, and you can see the insides. Here we go. So it looks like a lot, and it kind of is. But here's what we've got: the monitor. This is held in place by not only glue, not on the actual monitor, but the monitor is two-way taped to a piece of plexiglass, and then the plexiglass is glued to the door here, and then I've got some gaff tape to kind of make everything look pretty and hold it in place, just in case I have any issues. We've got the USB 3.0 powered hub here in the corner, the controls for this monitor right here. This is the circuit board that drives that monitor with the HDMI and the power. Then we've got our cable run here going over to the inside of the booth, switches to turn on those lights that I was talking about, one here, one there. And without getting too close, because if I view this from the front, it's going to be ridiculously bright and blind the camera, but you can get an idea here. So we'll turn these back off. The speakers mounted here in the corner, those are hot glued to hold them in place temporarily, and then they're Gorilla Glued permanently in place. And there's my USB 3 connection going down to the Winbook, which I had to do a right angle connector in there. Also have the power and the HDMI out and the audio out. And as you can see, it's a tight squeeze. Everything just barely fit in here. There's a main on and off switch to turn everything off. It can still access the controls. That's why the top bracket for the Winbook is offset and only holds one side of it, because here's the, if you look here, that's the volume, and there's the power for the Winbook. So I can turn those on and off separately. The whole thing does come out if I remove the stuff from the power strip over here, if I take these out. And then there's 2 screws, and the Winbook will come out if need be. And the whole thing locks up. There we go. I had to push on it a little bit. Locks up nicely with a key. And there it is. Project PhotoKey. And here we'll do a little photo.
Get ready. Say cheese.
So it's working pretty good. I have tested this with a printer, and it seems to print actually faster than my other photo booths. I'm not sure why. I guess simply because, and we'll cancel this out, simply because I don't have a USB operated buttons for starting and adjusting the the color options and whatnot on the photo booth. It's all done via touchscreen on here, and I'm assuming that that saves a lot of processing power and it runs faster. The only cables I've got coming out are a power cable, which goes to that power strip, and a USB cable, which will go to my printer. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'd love to hear your comments and see what you've got to say. Thank you.